There we go. That's got my notification across all my devices.
Ding!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. We are so glad that you are here. We're live tonight for the Disney Parks podcast. I haven't seen it go live on the page. Am I on the wrong? This new Facebook is killing me.
I got the YouTube announcement.
Oh,
Ding!
there it is. There it is. There it is. Excellent. Welcome, everybody.
Talk about
Go.
the YouTube. I got a takedown notice for something I posted 9 years ago.
Really?
You just thought now?
On,
After 9 years? No, on Disney by the Numbers.
Ooh.
I'm like, it's 9 years old. What took you so long?
It's crazy, man. It's getting really rough on YouTube right now.
I mean, come on.
You know, you used to be able to go on YouTube and actually, earn money more. You
Yeah.
just can't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're watching
They want
live,
the money. They don't want to give it to anybody.
it's not. If you're watching live, do us a favor and let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it, but they're Google. They can at least afford to give the creators who are creating all that content a little bit of money.
I was almost about to. When I got, you know what? I'm gonna fight this. It's been there for 9 years. Isn't there a statute of limitations on stupidity?
Nope.
You know?
Nope. And was it the actual? I mean, was it somebody or was it like a company that's like getting you because of the music?
It was a music thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a company that copyrights people's music. Even if you're the copyright owner, they still copyright strike you. And there's no way that you can fight it because what YouTube will do is they'll turn around and they'll send the strike argument to the person that's got the copyright claim, and then they could decide whether or not they want to let that go. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, if you're striking people's music because
Right.
you're trying to make money off somebody's music that you didn't write, you're not going to let them go.
Mm.
Oh, it's just such a weird system. What's
Yeah.
going on, Michael?
Yeah.
Coming over from the Disney Parks podcast.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Am I pronouncing, is it Boschnik? Bochnik or Boschnik? Is it the k or the sh? Or the ch? Bochnik or Boschnik? It's neither, John.
And stop saying my name.
Stop saying my name wrong. Well, you made a comment there. I don't know. I'm just trying to help a brother out. It's not Michael. It's Michelle.
It's Bashi.
It's a Michelle Buchinak. That's my luck. I always get the names that I can't pronounce. I was looking into doing
It's Buck Nick.
Bachnik. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I was looking into doing some reading for Audible, and I'm like, I would probably get the book for
Some Russian history.
some Japanese names. I'd be like writing out there going, I need a phonetic spelling or phonetic pronunciation of this, please.
Yeah. I would just put the book into Suri and have Suri read it.
Yeah, but if they miss the names up, I got to get paid for that. So, anywho, welcome everybody. So glad you guys are here. You ready to go ahead and start the shizzo?
I'm ready.
All right. If you got questions along the way, drop them in the comment section, and we'll try to get to them as fast as we can. We're going to be going through the show, but hey, we got time for questions. In today's show, we've got news about new entertainment returning to Hollywood studios. Alani reopening on November 1st. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Headline news and so much more all in today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Casanova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
All right, everybody, welcome to the show. Before we get too far into it, I want to mention our sponsors, our good friends over at Destinations to Travel. I know it sounds crazy talking about planning a vacation, but really now is the best time to start planning your trip because we're not going to be locked down forever, and we might as well go ahead and start planning for the future and dreaming about the future. And that'll make getting through these dreary days a little bit easier. So it doesn't matter if you're planning to do a romantic getaway, a cruise, a European event. Well, maybe not European adventure. if you're coming from
you can't travel out of the country quite yet.
Yeah, but when that ban is lifted, or if you're wanting to do a family vacation, you need to let our friends over at Destinations to Travel help you plan your dream vacation. It doesn't cost you a dime, and the experts over at Destinations to Travel will show you ways to save time, money, and frustration. And like I always say, it's better to have them and not need them as opposed to needing them and not having them. So the best way to get in touch with our friends is to fill out a very, very quick survey at DisneyParksPodcast.com/the letter D, the number 2, travel. That's DisneyParksPodcast.com/the letter D, the number 2, travel for our friends over at Destinations to Travel.
And there are several specials going on, and Florida is in phase 3 of the COVID. Wait, I got that. Hold on. So everything is back to 100%, so we don't know what's going to happen in the parks quite yet. But if you want to start planning a trip maybe for the Christmas time, now's a good time.
Yes, but don't expect any Christmas parade or holiday fireworks, but it's not happening.
But if you want to come and possibly have a little better experience with less people, that might be possible.
Yeah. Don't plan on riding Rise of the Resistance because it's still not working right yet.
And you still can't get in the 3 seconds that's allocated.
We're not really selling it, brother.
No, really. Contact them. There are a lot of specials and offers going around, especially if you're in the lower 20 states. And we'll see what happens. And Aulani's opening up, so if you had that trip to Aulani planned and it got canceled, I would suggest going through a travel agent because they will certainly be able to make, twist, and change, and do all of that for you, so that you won't have to figure that out when Aulani says, "No, we're not thinking November 1st now. We're thinking like the 15th," and that will happen, and that's gonna happen. And the only reason that's happening is because I think it's United is doing the 15-minute COVID test. So they are testing people before they even get to Hawaii to guarantee to the Hawaiians that you will be COVID-free.
That's right. 2 words, my friends. Travel insurance.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
And travel agent.
That's right.
Are the other 2 words.
2 travel words.
Right.
Actually, 2 words in an article. But anyway.
All right. So did you do anything Disney this weekend?
Did I do anything Disney this weekend?
Doesn't sound like it. From that cough.
Honest to God, no. I went and hung out with some Disney cast member friends on Saturday.
Close.
Close enough.
In a non-park environment.
Yeah, in a very safe non-park environment. And then Sunday, I was up and out of bed, up and down. I picked up a head cold somewhere. But no, I didn't do anything Disney. I mean, I watched some Disney Plus. But how about you? Did you do anything Disney?
Yeah, I went to Disney Springs on Friday for some.
I did too.
You were there on Friday?
I was there on Friday.
Why didn't you text?
I didn't know. Where were you? Where'd you go?
Went to Wolfgang Express.
Dadgum.
And Disney Springs, and then Ghirardelli for dessert.
I was at Polite Pig for cocktails at 7.
Oh, I was almost gone by then.
And
I was having dessert.
And then we did. I'm sorry, completely forgot that we went over there on Friday night. We went to Paddlefish for
Magical Dining.
Magical Dining.
Oh, nice. How was it?
Oh my God. It's the best Magical Dining I've had all year this year.
Wow.
They had a cornbread, shrimp, and scallop stuffed cod.
Yeah, that looked good.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was so good. And then they had their clam chowder. They had a clam chowder.
Good chowder. They
Good
it's I think it's a corn clam, right?
Mm-mm.
No, because
Just regular
they used to
chowder.
do a corn clam chowder.
No, just regular old traditional white clam chowder.
Mm.
And then the dessert I had was it was 2 chocolate chip cookies, 2 scoops of ice cream, chocolate and caramel sauce with whipped cream. It was amazing.
Yeah. So here's my tip on Disney Springs as a local participant. Since the parks close early, you want to be at Disney Springs before the park officially closes. Because once it does, that's where everybody goes because there's nothing else to do. All entertainment and fun is gone. So
Like
you
you
want to
said.
be there before any park closes. So whatever the earliest is that a park closes, you want to be there.
Right.
So I got there early. I got there at 5. We were having dinner around 6-ish, and I think I left around 9:30, maybe close to 10. And stupid idiot me parked in the Lime Garage. And I don't like the Lime Garage because there's only one way. Well, there's 2 ways in and only 1 way out, which is the problem. Because you come down that ramp and you're trying to get onto Buena Vista, and you can't because everybody's trying to get into the garage. So literally, I was almost my bumper to somebody's side door trying to convince them to sit still for 30 seconds till I can squeeze out of the hole and get through. So I will tell you, if you do go early. Don't park in Lime, park in Orange because there's 2 ways out only. You know, so do that and getting there early too is helpful because even though you have a dining reservation, I believe they got to capacity because both of the garages said closed. So if the garages are closed, I don't know if they're still letting people in or they, holding them and saying, hey, you have to wait until, people leave. So, that is a risk that you will run if you do go later, especially if you're local and especially if you're trying to go on Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays. Those seem to be the high traffic times over there as of now.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
know before you go, kids.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
No.
There's nothing else we can do, boys and girls, but get into
The news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Well, there's some new and returning entertainment experiences around at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Beginning on October 5th, you will once again be able to join Eric and Arya, the royal historians of Arendelle, for their comedic retelling of the unique story of their kingdom, filled with delight, sing-along moments from Disney's Frozen, and a special appearance by Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff. Here we go. For the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration will be the same incredible show guests have loved for the past 6 years, with some adjustments to staging and audience seating to allow for the appropriate physical social distancing. During your visit to Disney's Hollywood Studios, you'll also want to be on the lookout for some of the biggest Disney and Pixar stars as they make their way up Hollywood Boulevard and across the park in special pop-up motorcades, rolling intermittently throughout the day. You never know when as Forrest Gump would say, you never know when some of your favorite Disney characters might pass by. So have your camera ready at all times. Each celebrity motorcade features stars on the street and others like Mickey, Edna Mode, and Doc McStuffins riding in colorful custom convertibles powered by Chevrolet.
Of course.
Of course, Mickey and Friends motorcade highlights Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and Pluto and their friends Chip and Dale, accompanied by a bouncy musical score inspired by Disney cartoon shorts. The Pixar Pals motorcade takes the Incredibles, Woody, Buzz Lightyear, and others down the avenue, waving to their fans to the beat of the Green Army Drum Corps. as the Disney Junior Stars Motorcade brings favorite TV friends Fancy Nancy, Doc McStuffins, and Vampirina to Hollywood Boulevard. Disney Junior fans will also invited to join in for the Disney Junior play and dance in the animation courtyard. Don't forget social distancing. Each party performance throughout the day features a dynamic DJ spinning your favorite songs from Disney Junior TV shows, plus special onstage appearances by Disney Junior stars such as Mickey Mouse, Vampirina, and more. See what I did there? I did the whole radio voice thing.
Fancy Nancy's my buddy.
That's going to hurt. Actually, that last little bit hurts. By the end of the night, I'll be like, I'd like to talk about the Disney Parks podcast.
All right, so, hey, Lani Resort will be planning to have a phased reopening beginning on November 1st. So given Hawaiian's recent announcement of a pre-arrival testing program for those traveling from out of state, Disney is working towards a phased reopening of Aulani, a Disney resort and spa beginning on Sunday, November 1st. And just like the other Disney destinations that have reopened, Disney is using a measured approach that focuses on the health and safety of the guests and the cast and the community. So, Disney's gradual phased approach to reopening considers the guidance of the local and the national government as well as health authorities, including the CDC, as well as the U.S. Travel Association and Disney's new team of health and safety experts. I wonder if Fauci is on that board. The deliberate approach allows Disney to evaluate and adjust along the way as circumstances and recommendations of the health authorities evolve. So if you're looking to have some new memories in Aulani, go check out Aulani.com for updates.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty soon you'll be able to go back to the islands.
Yeah.
Speaking of, a new sense of aloha is coming to the Disney Polynesian Village Resort. Aloha. Meka leka hao, meka haini ho. That arrival experience is about to take on a whole new look with the enhanced entryway that will debut just in time for the resort hotel's 50th birthday. One of the biggest changes will greet you right up front, which is a new porte-cochere will showcase the iconic mid-20th century architecture the Polynesian is famous for. The Disney team from Walt Disney Imagineering and Walt Disney World have crafted a design inspired by colors, patterns, and textures found throughout the resort. The new entry features a high-pitched open truss roof covered in thatch style. There's also a bold facade that features pops of color complementing the longhouse found throughout the resort. Along the monorail station, bold new wooden screens will be covered with geometric patterns and bright tropical colors that complete an exciting new composition that will greet you when you arrive. Enhancements will also be made to the lush gardens and fountains that have welcomed guests to the resort since opening day. The open and airy design of the entryway will feature dramatic lighting elements, including beautiful chandeliers inspired by glass floats, fishing nets, and oversized bamboo elements. The new chandeliers will match the existing grand chandelier in the resort lobby.
Ooh. Really?
Artfully...
We couldn't have that removed?
I can't, apparently not.
What if I went in there with a BB gun and broke them all?
Maybe. Artfully bridging interior and exterior spaces. While work is underway over the coming months, guests can still enjoy access to the Great Ceremonial House and its operating dining and retail outlets. The new arrival experience is just the beginning of what guests will discover when the resort reopens in the summer of 2021. All of the resort guest rooms are being beautifully redone as well. Disney looks forward to sharing more details about Disney's Polynesian Village Resort as they become available. So check back often, see what happens. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be interesting how they do this and, how they kind of tweak this and modernize it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting indeed.
All right, so if you want to show off your Disney dance moves, you can now enter the Shop Disney Halloween Dance Party
Hey now.
contest. So put on your favorite Halloween costume and get dancing. You can enter the shopdisney.com Disney Store Halloween Dance Party contest from now until October 18th for a chance to win one of 4 $1,000 gift cards. That means they're giving away $4,000 good at any Disney store or shopdisney.com. So if there's something that you really want, like a lightsaber for $250, now's your chance. All right. It's 3 steps to entering this contest. Step number 1.
Cut a hole in the box.
Open the box from Shop Disney. Dress up in costume as your favorite Disney, Pixar, Marvel, or Star Wars character. I wonder if the 5'11" costumes count.
5'11"?
The Star Wars guys.
Oh, the Vader's 501st.
Yeah, 501. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Step
probably.
step number 2, because there's an interesting guy that does some TikTok stuff. Anyway, step number 2: make a video. It has to be at least 30 seconds of you alone or with your family dancing to the exclusive Halloween dance party song, which you can download on Instagram or shopdisney.com.
Oh, okay.
Step number 3 is post your Halloween dance party video to Instagram between now and October 18th using the hashtag ShopDisneyContest, and then follow at ShopDisney. Now, no purchase is necessary to enter. Enter the contest is between September 18th at 12 p.m. Pacific time and will end on 12/18 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. It is open to all legal residents of the 50 U.S. and D.C. and who are 18 at the time of entry. Limit 1 entry per person. See the official rules at shopdisney.com/Halloween costume for full details on how to enter, eligibility requirements, prize descriptions, and limitations, void where prohibited. What I read too was that you can't buy a costume. It has to be a costume you make. Was one of the rules.
Okay, hang on. You want to hear what the song sounds like?
Yeah, go ahead. We don't hear anything. Now I don't hear you. I got nothing. Now we don't hear you.
Man, that's awful.
Oh, there you go.
That is so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe you couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
It happens when I'm on another streaming service that does video meetings. Oh, it's awful. Go here. I'm gonna put the link in Facebook.
Yeah.
It's no bueno.
It's a no bueno. Yeah. So I guess that as much as you should, if I was at Disney, I'd be like, buy a costume and then that would help sales, but they're not doing it. Yeah, they want you to make a costume.
Yeah, well, the pandemic and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, if you like the show, you want to support what we do here, maybe you can help us get some equipment that'll play music when I want it to play music. You can go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. We want to thank all of our current patrons. We have shows at several different levels, along with amazing swag at each level as well. So if you're just into the new shows, you can come in at $5 a month. You get a couple new shows. If you want to come in at $10, you get the addition of the 2 shows plus the Disney Plus podcast. And let's say you like the amazing Disney by the Numbers T-shirt Club T-shirts. For $35 a month, you not only get all 3 shows, but you also get a Disney by the Numbers t-shirt delivered directly to your door. You don't have to worry about a thing. And those shows that we come up with are, you don't hear them anywhere else except on Patreon. So we want to encourage you guys to come over to do that. And if you would like to do 1 full year in advance, you can save 10%, which is even better. So come check that out over at patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast to support the Disney Parks Podcast.
Sounds good. All right, John, last week we had a trivia question, and it was, what was the name of the group of girls Dot belonged to in the film A Bug's Life? And
I have no idea. It's been years since I've seen that show.
the correct answer is the Blueberries.
What?
The Blueberries, yes.
Nice.
And the winner is Kevin P. And Kevin, it's going in the mail.
Sweet.
This week. All right, so this week's trivia question is this. What was the name of Jessie, original owner in Toy Story 2? So Jessie, the cowgirl, says who her owner was. So if you know the correct answer, send it to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com. Who was the name of Jessie's original owner that she says in Toy Story 2?
The rumor has it that Andy's mom, but that's not the answer that we're looking for.
That is not.
Great. Awesome. So this is the news that broke my heart. It came across the news wire a couple days ago. No trip to the Grand Floridian for me was complete without spending 20 or 30 minutes listening to the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra. No trip to the bar. What was the name of the bar before they changed it over?
Meisner's
Lounge was complete without enjoying a few sets of the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra. And for the life of me, I don't understand this decision. This one hurts and it pisses me off.
Yep.
But the last day for you to enjoy the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra is going to be on October 3rd. The orchestra has been performing at Disney's Hollywood Studios recently as the Disney Society Orchestra, and has shared on their Facebook page that their last performance will be on October 3rd. The quote read, "After 32 years of playing together and playing music we love, we're done. We're so thankful for the opportunity to play in a beautiful setting for the hotel guests and friends we've met and made over the years. We'll never forget you and how wonderful you made us feel. We will miss you. Thank you, thank you, thank you." The orchestra reports that the Theater of the Stars at Hollywood Studios will be going dark with no performances scheduled beyond October 3rd.
That's a shame. It really is. I understand furloughing them until they can come back.
Sure.
But letting them go, I didn't think they were employees. I thought they were all contractors. So you can just say, listen, your contract's on hold until we can afford to, have you back. I didn't think they were employees of the company. I thought they were always contractors, or at least contracted union people through the entertainment union. So I thought that was a little weird. Ish, but if anybody's got some insight on why, maybe not so much the why, but why didn't they furlough them? I'd be interested to hear that story.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yeah, and as they're saying in the chat room, what about Piano Bob? The guy that plays the piano in the middle. Yeehaw Bob, Piano Bob, the guy that plays the piano in the Grand Floridian.
I don't know. I haven't seen him in forever either.
Yeah. So who knows if he's coming back either. All right. Anyway, there's a new lawsuit that claims that Disney stole Evel Knievel likeness for the Toy Story 4 film. Now, you're filing a lawsuit? Took you this long to figure out?
Took him a while to watch the movie, didn't it?
It's almost as bad as YouTube 9 years later. Wait a minute, we just saw that damn movie you made. Holy mackerel. So, according to a press release, a lawsuit has been filed by KK Promotions, who claims that they own the trademark and the rights to all portrayals of the late Evel Knievel. I guess that's where the KK comes from. The lawsuit claims that Duke Kaboom character in Disney's Pixar Toy Story 4 was based on Evel Knievel.
Fair point.
Was it?
Fair point. I would think he was.
Was it?
I had the wind-up motorcycle that was Knievel. Yeah, I would say he was.
Knievel was a 1970s stuntman who donned an iconic white suit with a helmet that domed with the red, white, and blue decal that resembles the American flag. But Duke had a Canadian flag on his head.
Yeah.
In the lawsuit, the promotion company claims that the costume Kaboom wore in Toy Story 4 resembles Evel Knievel's with a Canadian design reflecting the country's flag with maple leaf design. So, it's not the same, eh?
It's 20% different.
That's right. Copyright. The company is seeking actual compensation authority, statutory, and punitive damage. They're going for the whole ball. They're going for the whole ball of fire. They're getting the motorcycle through the whole ball of fire.
Right.
In addition to earnings from the film in an amount to be determined at trial, Knievel's son Kelly stated he remains an instantly recognizable icon, as demonstrated by the huge popularity of the reissued Evel Knievel stunt cycle among kids who hadn't even been born when his father died a dozen years ago.
Dude, I got to get me an Evel Knievel stunt cycle.
Why can't you just say, listen, Disney, that was probably based on Evel. Why don't you just give us, a little stuff, give us a little percentage of the Kaboom doll thing that you're making,
Right. Well, the problem is they see the thing about the Evel Knievel stunt cycle was you could rev it, and then once you let it go, it would go straight, but it never landed.
Yeah.
It always crashed.
Yeah. I think I had one that did the loop thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crashed
And then,
crashed every time.
Yeah.
But the thing is they did that in the TV in the movie.
Yeah.
Talks about he never lands.
Right.
I think if
right.
If
because every kid had some kind of put your Legos or something underneath the end of that ramp to make him jump, and he never landed.
He crashed every time.
Yeah.
I think if they'd have, Duke Kaboom was just a guy who was a stunt driver and he landed every time, they might have gotten away with it. But I think the red outfit with the Harley bike, that's probably too much.
Yeah. They tried. They tried.
I'll say this. And Disney, if you're listening, I apologize. But you're so quick to sue people when they infringe on your copyright. It's kind of funny to see someone.
And as of late, the woman from what was the last Pixar? Pixar's having the problem. The van, the woman that said that's her van.
Yeah, it's my van.
So Pixar is just borrowing stuff now from other people and putting it in their films and not asking for permission.
Yeah.
Or thinking that they're changing it enough that nobody will notice.
Yeah, Onward.
Yeah, Onward, yeah.
Hey, guys, if you're a pass holder, Walt Disney World pass holders get 30% discount at shopdisney.com. Yay. You can't come to the parks, but Walt Disney World Resort annual pass holders can once again receive 30% off selected purchases at the Shop Disney website. The latest offer is good through October 11th. My birthday happens to be October 8th, so you still have time. Pass holders should make sure their annual pass is linked to their Disney Parks account and that they're using the same login on the Shop Disney website. Pass holders should use the promotional code AP for annual pass holder, AP30 off.
Now, how, since we're saying it on this podcast, how are they going to verify pass holder? If you're a pass holder, if you're just punching in a code,
it's got to be linked.
To what?
Well, your pass has to be linked to your Disney Parks account. The Disney Parks account is the same login as your Shop Disney website.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna try it.
Let me know how it works out for you.
Yeah.
Again, the promotional code is capital A, capital P as in Paul, 30 OFF, AP 30 off at checkout. This offer is good on in-stock parks merchandise. Certain restrictions apply, including theme park tickets, gift cards, artwork, collectible books, and media. Limited edition merchandise and some brands. Shipping and handling, sales tax, gift wrap, and personalization will not be discounted. You ain't getting no discounting on no personalization. Once your name's on it, you own it.
Just get a Sharpie and write your name on it.
Word.
All right, Hong Kong Disneyland announces their reopening in line with the guidance from their health officials and government officials. A reopening date is set for September 25th and has been announced by Hong Kong Disneyland. The resort will continue its measured approach with health and safety measures. I feel like I've read this from another place that was opening.
It's just the same everywhere.
Implemented as their top priority, including capacity controls, health screenings, temperature checks, requiring masks, social distancing, and increased cleaning and disinfecting. Hong Kong Disneyland closed due to the COVID concerns back in January 26th, and then did not open until June 18th, and then were forced to close again on July 13th due to a second wave. So they're going at this round 2. Ding, ding.
Did you ever see that video where they took all the different news stations from all around the country and they were basically reading verbatim the same press release?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That's how I feel like every time I read. The resort will continue its measured approach with health and safety measures implemented as a top priority, including capacity control, health screenings, temperature checks, required face masks, social distancing, increased cleanings, and
yeah, this one's not saying that they're going to keep their cast and community health and wealthy and safety in mind. It's Hong Kong. We don't care. We got enough of them. We can kill a couple off.
Kill a few more. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We can't stand to lose another person. Just saying that. New weekday dining discounts at Disney Springs locations are available. Guests at Disney Springs will find new discounts at 20 different food locations that could save guests 20% off selected menus items. These offers are good weekdays, considered weekday as a Monday through Thursday, through October 29th. Be sure to mention weekdays at Disney Springs to get your discount. And one thing to keep in mind is Magical Dining has been extended through the month of October. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Here's where to look for your special offers. I'm not going to go through the whole list. We'll put it on the blog. Blaze Pizza, Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, CityWorks Eatery and Poorhouse, Deluxe Burger, The Edison, Enzo's Hideaway, Frontera Cucina, Haagen-Dazs, Hot Diggity Dogs, Mac and Cheesy Disney Food Trucks. Yay. Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company, Marie and Enzo's. Can't pay me to eat there. Off the Polo alla Parmigiana. No, thank you. Morimoto Asia. So you can save 20% on the Peking Duck Ramen. I'd go for that right now. Paradiso 37. Pizza Point. Pizza Ponte, however you say that. Planet Hollywood. Polite Pig. 20% off the spiced pork rinds and Parmesan pimento cheese dip. Totally worth it. Splitsville, Sunshine Churros, Starbucks, Wetzel's Pretzels, and Wolfgang Puck Express. Not the bar and grill.
Yeah, so there's 3 on here that I would go do. The Hideaway, it's the charcuterie board.
Yeah, totally worth it.
That's worth the 20% off. Actually, probably come more. Marimoto Asia, I would go do that. That's a good deal. Mm-hmm. The Starbucks 20% off all the merch and the retail coffee. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
You know. And what was the other one? I think that was it. Yeah, the Hideaway. Yeah, the Hideaway. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and probably Art Smith's. It's only the shrimp and grits, but they are pretty good, and that's usually what I get when I go there anyway. So,
Yeah.
I feel like when I go there, I have to have something country-ish, southern-ish. You know.
Yeah, I know. Because you grew up Southern, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
Y'all.
Jersey is y'all, the center
South
of the
of
southern
Canada.
y'all,
South of Canada.
south of New York.
There you go. That's all you need right there.
All right, kids. If you are making a wish list for Christmas, you're going to want to add this immediately or get it now. The Mandalorian Monopoly is coming.
This is the way.
So, Monopoly Star Wars, the Mandalorian Edition board game, is now available on Amazon for $39.99. And here's the thing. Disney missed the boat when they released Season 1.
Oh, yeah.
They are not going to miss this merchandise boat.
Not even close.
They are going to load this boat and drive it into hell.
All right, man. Don't hold back. Tell me how you really feel.
The goal of this version is to protect the child. So you play as the Mandalorian, Cara Dune, or IG-11. Every player has a unique ability, and players can use the child's ability when passing or landing on the child's space. Imperial enemies include an incinerator, stormtroopers, death trooper, and Moff Gideon. If the Imperial enemy acquires the child, it's game over. Players can buy hideouts and charge rent when others land on their space. The player with the most Imperial credits will win the game. Somebody's got to get this because I think we have to play this.
I am sending it to 2 people who will probably buy it, even as we speak. This is the way.
So I don't know where else this is available. Right now it is on Amazon. It is $39.99. I added it to my wish list on my Amazon page. So
Sweet.
yeah.
Disney's been updating its legendary 4 Keys Foundation with the super duper secret 5th key.
Does it unlock the doors to hell?
It unlocks the door to hell.
Does it unlock the pandemic?
Yeah, it does. Oh my God. Have you ever heard of the 4 keys of the Disney's cast members? Sweet. Tony's shaking his head like he can hear it rattling. Throughout the company, Disney employees follow the 4 keys as the foundation of exceptional customer service. The 4 keys are dodge, dip, duck, and dodge. No. Sorry. The 4 keys are safety, courtesy, show, and efficiency. However, to help provide a more welcoming environment for all cast members, Disney is adding a 5th key, holy hell, inclusion. The following was given to Disney cast members this week, and I'm quoting, "For more than 60 years, the 4 keys of safety, courtesy, show, and efficiency have provided a foundation for our culture and guided our renowned approach to service as we welcome guests from all over the world. As we keep moving forward and working together to drive meaningful cultural change, we are introducing inclusion as a new key and will be rolled out to the 5 keys globally across the segment. The current hierarchy of the 4 keys puts them in this order. Key number 1, safety. The keys appear in specific order to remind us that safety must be the priority in every decision we make and must never be sacrificed for another key. Key number 2, courtesy. Because cast members play a major role in the magical Disneyland experience, courtesy must be at Disney and Disneyland, I should say. Now I'm confused. Is this global
Yes,
Disney?
global. But this came from the Disneyland cast site.
Okay. Role in the magic of Disney experience. Courtesy must be at the heart of our contact with guests as well as with colleagues and partners. Let's hold on to that one for just a second. Keep that courtesy one in your mind. Key 3, show. It breathes life into the stories we tell our guests. The show key also applies backstage in offices and workshops, where each of us contributes directly and indirectly to the guest experience. Key number 4, efficiency. By managing our activity efficiently, events run smoothly and we avoid unnecessary inconveniences for our guests, colleagues, and professional partners.
It's interesting, though, in this press release that they didn't mention what the fifth key includes or how it should be handled.
Right. So in the world in which we live in, we all have a thought about inclusion. Well, going back to key number 2, because cast members play a major role in the magic of Disney experience, courtesy must be at the heart of all of our contact with guests as well as colleagues and partners. Did we need to put an inclusion in there? Aren't we all supposed to treat everybody the same way? And it's a global brand. Just throwing it out there. What do I know?
Nothing.
Yeah, apparently. Next.
We know nothing. We know nothing about nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I should have. I forgot to. For some weird reason, the Disneyland Paris cast site is public.
What?
Yeah. So this came right off the cast. Now this may be a front-facing part, like for cast recruitment.
Right.
But it was weird that they posted this on that site. I was like, okay, I'll take it. It's an interesting story. And it was funny because later that day, somebody was I had dinner with a cast member on Sunday night, and they're like, "Hey, did you hear that they added the fifth key?" I'm like, "A fifth gate?
To the gates of hell?" Did you say
No. Key, not gate. I said, "Well, doesn't the key open the gate?" Gosh. Anyway, hey, if you would still like, we have some merch, and some of it. All right, we have merch. Go to teepublic.com. That's TEE public.com /stores/Disney-Parks- and it's up there in the ticker as well. And there's a bunch of masks and cups and mugs and a whole bunch of stuff. These are some of the Disney by the numbers t-shirt designs that we're now putting on masks and things like that. They are very popular, so get them there. The site is always running some kind of special or something, so you can check those all out on the TeePublic. Okay?
Hey,
we
kids, how about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right. First up, October this year, the Boardwalk Pool Slide is going down for a refurb. So don't be looking for the clown to be giving you a ride anywhere anytime soon.
They're renaming it to Pennywise. Enjoy.
Exactly. You can go in, but you'll never come out.
Kids, we all float down here.
And if you're not a Floridian, we are now in phase 3 of opening, so there are no immediate changes to the park. The parks have not made any changes, but what phase 3 is, all public places now can go to full capacity. Restaurants, bars, lounges, hairstylings, all that kind of stuff can go to full-on opening. I'm excited that our restaurant friends may have a chance to see the end of the year with something in their pockets. So we'll see. Disneyland Paris is going to be selling their own themed cloth masks and donating all the profits from those masks up until December 31st. So when Disneyland Paris reopened recently, they got a whole bunch of unique designs. I don't know if you can get them online, but if you do, just know that the profits are going to charities until December 31st. All the profits are going to charity.
Wonder what charity they're going to.
It's something French, obviously. It was a French thing that they said, and I was like, I don't have no idea what that is. Over at Disney Studios, Hollywood Scoops, this is over on Sunset. Hollywood Scoops ice cream is going to reopen at the studios, so that's good. I guess they figured out how to keep cast members in the booth without getting them COVID. We mentioned the Mandalorian Monopoly is out there. Also, Disney World posted park hours now through December 12th. And if you are a pass holder, that includes your park passes all the way through December 12th. And those are going very quickly. So get them now. Get them while they're hot because they are not going to last long. I can tell you that right now. And over in Epcot, Chef de France is reopening on October 8th. So if you're a fan of Chef de France, I will say that is some pretty damn good onion soup in that joint.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I mean, I've made onion soup at home, but that soup there is pretty damn good.
Yeah. That's a good day, too, October 8th.
Yeah. Is that a Park Hopper day?
That's a good Park Hopper birthday. By the way, Dawn in the chat room says her youngest daughter's birthday, October 8th. Good on you. Good on you. Yeah, I'll be in Atlanta that day. Very excited.
Gonna be in Atlanta.
Yeah, for work.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So that's
All right.
it. That's the all the news that's fit to print.
Awesome. Well, guys, we appreciate you joining us. If you're not doing anything on Monday nights, please come join us at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the Disney Parks Podcast Show. We record it live. We stream it out to Facebook, YouTube, all of our other Disney sites across the socials. We'd love to have you in the chat rooms to come play along. And then if you're listening to the replay, if you're listening to the podcast, thank you. You can find our podcast all over. We're buttoning up a couple things. We know that there's a couple places that they made some changes, and we're going to fix those right up. Like I know Stitcher needed to be reconnected, which is weird. I found that the other day.
Huh.
But we want to make sure that you come find us over on DisneyParksPodcast.com, where you can find all of our show archives as well as blog posts, links to our amazing friends and our sponsors like Destinations to Travel. And if you're looking forward to booking any type of travel, you can go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/D 2 travel. Fill out a quick survey and someone will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you'd like to support what we do here, you want to keep us on the air, please go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast to become a Patreon. A lot of really great ways that you can support us over there. And like we always say, if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.